Hi everyone, welcome back to English 101. I'm glad you're here online now, where we will be for the rest of this semester. So, no longer going to be wearing a shirt and tie when you see me on here. I'll either be sporting my Cabela's hat or perhaps my helicopter dad shirt. Anyhow, the important thing is you're here, and we're going to have not a ton of videos, but once in a while we will have some videos to kind of show you things that are easier to do via a video as opposed to in writing. So today we're going to talk about how to navigate the online content in Canvas, because I realize that not all of you have taken online classes in the past, and I want to be sure you are successful. So here's our homepage. This will look a little bit different when we resume on April 6th, but this is what it looks like right now. But to walk you through things, I'm going to go in here to this modules view. And this is very important because I know that in the past, we talked about how modules were toolboxes, right? This is where we put the readings, and this is where we put materials to learn, to help you learn about each of the papers you're working on. But when you're online, modules are is the place where you work through each week's content. And as you've seen in weeks 11 and 12, that content can be pages where I let you know things and introduce things and maybe try to entertain you with an image. The best approach to this is clicking next to move through each page. Of course, when you see a page like this one, you have to click the title where it says how to crap test your sources. And then it'll open up in a new window and you can look at the Prezi. Okay. Of course, we're still going to have readings from that free Pressbooks textbook. Okay. If you ever don't see this next button here, it's usually because you're on a phone, or it could be because of an error on my part. If that happens, what you want to do is click modules to go back so that you can see all of the content for that week, and you can just click on it individually. Hopefully, though, if all goes well, you should just be able to keep clicking that next button. Okay. I cannot emphasize to you enough that before you start on week 13, and I've got a note about it right here where it says stop, you have to submit that op-ed and you have to move through weeks 11 and 12. There's important things in here about crap testing, practice that you need to have with that, because if you attempt to write the annotated bibliography down the road without understanding what crap testing is, you're going to choose sources that aren't credible enough for academic readers, and the paper's not going to pass. So it's very important for you to click through this content if you have not already done so. Once you get into week 13, you'll see a welcome from me. Okay, you're going to see some syllabus changes, which you will be receiving an email about, and you should have already received it by the time I post this video. And then the reminder to work on the op-ed in weeks 11 and 12 first, and then you're going to start figuring out what we're going to be working on the rest of the semester. There's a topic choice thing that you're going to look at. And then, as you can see, there's 2 discussion boards. You will only post on one. If you choose the sugar tax topic, you post on this one. If you choose the e-cigarette regulation topic, you post on this one. If you haven't participated in a discussion board before, that is okay. Read the directions so that you can understand how they work. Because basically, part of what you need to do is to create a post where you answer these questions. That's half the battle. But then the other part is that, as it says here, your first post is due, your answer to these questions is due on Tuesday, right, as it says up here. But then you will also need to come back to comment on other student posts, right? So the idea is that you answer the questions, you write some things, you come back on maybe Wednesday morning, Wednesday evening, you see what other people have written, right? And it's very easy to find this at any time, right? Because all you do, you just go, you don't even have to navigate back through the module. You can just click on discussions and you can find your discussion board and you can find some student posts to comment on. Okay, well, I think that's really almost it. I like to keep videos pretty short in the hopes that people will actually watch them. One more thing I would like you to remind you about is that you are welcome to ask questions at any time if you run into problems. I'm here to help. I would very much like it if you could post questions here on this discussion board. You see I just clicked discussions to get here. It's good practice with using discussion boards, and a lot of times when you have a question, if you ask it here, other students will be able to see and benefit from my response, right? Because if you've got a question, chances are other people might have the same thing. The same question, pardon me. Of course, you're always welcome to just email me privately if you would prefer, right? And to do that, you would use the inbox. Do keep an eye on your inbox as well. Remember, if you see a 1 there, or a 2 or a 3, it means that I'm sending you messages, and you want to be sure that you read them. This becomes even more important in an online environment when I can't reach you during class time if you elect not to respond to emails. I think that's all I've got. I'm looking forward to us working together and seeing you again on the discussion boards and in my inbox starting April 6th. That's all I've got. Take care. Stay safe out there. Bye now.